amazing that people are so willing to send our soldiers, our brothers, our sisters, off to some fucked up third world nation to fight for some fucked up shit that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Has nothing to do with freedom. But people are so willing to send us off to bleed and die in some other fucked up place. But they're not willing to unleash us here, to defend their rights and their freedoms in this very fucking nation. That's somebody we need. Where's Mad Dog Mattis? Give me somebody that'll unite, step up, and tell people to sound off here.
You're live with the Honey Badger on Warfighter Up Radio.
Think of one word to change the world, and now put it into action. Fuck! Fuck all mind games, fuck all the lies. Fuck what you think, yeah, fuck all of you guys. Fuck what you've heard, and fuck what you said. Fuck all your words, you're all fucked in your heads. I won't waste words on you. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it all. I will rain down on you with boots and blood to give it all. Boots and blood to save it all. Boots and blood to end it all. Boots and blood. Fuck it! Oh, fuck all the druggies and fuck all you drunks. Fuck all you wannabes, fuck all you punks. Fuck all the demons and fuck all the priests. Fuck all you lowlifes, may you rest in peace. I won't waste words on you. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it all. I will rain down on you with boots and blood to give it all. Boots and blood to save it all. Boots and blood to end it all. Boots and blood. Fuck it! And blood to save it all. Boots and blood to end it. Boots and blood to give it all. Boots and blood to save it all. Boots and blood to end it all. Boots and blood. Fuck it!
You're live with the Honey Badger
On Warfighter Up Radio. Damn right. You know, it's amazing how there are so many different opinions, even within the warfighter communities. There's some that take on the mentality that fuck it, fuck 'em. This is what the sheep want. Let them have it. They deserve it. If they're not willing to lace up and fight for their nation, for their freedom, then they deserve neither. It's kind of hard to argue with that. But at the same time, if they're not willing to, someone has to. Then there's others that simply focus on our own. We have our own issues. We have our own battles within the veteran community against the VA, against Congress. And they focus on that. It's what you got to do. But at the same time, we have an obligation. We did take that oath. We did raise our right hands. That doesn't end at, when our enlistment ends. That's the wrong type of mentality. And then we do have a portion of our veterans that are like, fuck it, let the world burn, I'm gonna get drunk, get stoned. Fuck y'all. Hard to argue with those guys too. I don't think anybody's right. I don't think anybody's wrong. As with, the veteran communities and the different way they approach things, I think everybody has a different pay grade. I happen to choose to sound off, to try to wake up people to where maybe they will unite. Hell, I don't care if it's just, if you got a group of 4 or 5 people, guess what? You have a group of 4 or 5 people. And that is better than walking this shit alone. We all have a mission. And failure is not an option. It's what we choose to do that's going to make what tomorrow is. I wish we had 2 million people that showed up in DC to protest, put an end to this crap. But we don't. Big Brother uses fear. And they break laws like nobody else. Fucking hey, you thought criminals were bad. Just pay attention to our court systems. Pay attention to how our legal system truly is. A good point is whether you like Pete Santilli or not. Whether you believe he's some type of government informant or not. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that he simply uses his voice to tell the truth about what is going on. They arrested his ass. They're charging him with all sorts of dumb shit. Refusing his right to a speedy trial, refusing his right of bail. He's a political prisoner. It's baffling. I've been asked if I'm worried about that. Well, fuck, who wouldn't be? I'm trying to punch Big Brother right in their fucking nuts and tell them I'm not afraid. Yeah. And, at some point that may piss them off. But that doesn't mean we hide from them. It doesn't mean that we allow them to do whatever they want because we're afraid. It's when we, the people, control our fear and find our courage. That's when change will start to happen. The atrocities that take place every single day in our nation against good people. And yet nobody does shit. Nobody stands up. Nobody says, whoa, what the fuck? No, we're not going to allow this. Hell no. People are too worried about what their sports teams are doing, what Hollywood's doing. That's making America complacent. There's bigger things going on than people realize. For instance, it's amazing how many people don't know that China has been building islands in the South China Sea. As military fortresses. Not as... and they don't even have permission to do this shit. This is disputed waters, and they're like, don't give a shit, we're doing it anyway, fuck you guys. We have sent naval fleets down that direction. Because it's bullshit. And we know what they're doing. Huh. People don't know, and people don't care. Hell, it's amazing how many people still don't know about what happened in Oregon with the standoff and with the Bundys. It's amazing how many people think they got what they deserved. And that just boils my fucking blood. Right or wrong, whether the way they went about it you agreed with or not. Eamon Bundy, he did it for the right reasons. Anybody who thinks there's a right way to make a stand is fooling themselves. Anybody who thinks there's a right way to tell the government, not today, we're done. You're wrong. There isn't. Any form, every form that you take against the government, if they see it as a threat, you're done. So don't feed me that they did this all the wrong way. Look, I don't agree with a lot of the way shit went down, but I do agree that at least these men pushed back. They at least had the Constitution and grit to make a fucking stand. It all went to hell in a handbag, but they started out right. Can you imagine if more Americans had that type of grit, that type of constitution? Especially with the way Sharia law and Islam is spreading like a cancer in our nation. We should be putting a stop to this. But instead, we're told we have to tolerate it, and not only just tolerate it, that if we speak out against it, we could be in deep shit. We could be arrested. Are you fuck kidding me? So people out of fear don't do it. Makes no sense. Because you're just allowing more evil to spread throughout the United States. You're allowing people that want to either kill you or enslave you move unabated throughout the United States. Hell, there was that IED they just found in Texas. They're arresting more of the fucking idiots from the California incident. But they refuse to acknowledge the truth. And that's because of who we have right now in office. Happens to be not just a sympathizer, but he has proven he stands with Allah. He has stated it. He stated it in his books. This isn't like breaking news, folks.